Most fear around astrology comes from one misunderstanding. Astrology is treated as a verdict. That's where the problem starts. Something final, something unavoidable, something that defines a life. But astrology was never meant to function that way. You hear this often. My chart is bad. This period, this dasha is dangerous. I am doomed in relationships. At that moment, astrology has stopped being guidance and started becoming a psychological burden. That was never its purpose. Astrology is a map, not the territory, not the journey itself, not the final outcome. A map shows terrain. It does not decide how you walk. A map does not force you to take a particular road. It only shows what exists. What a map actually does. A good map shows obstacles, indicates resources, helps with timing, prevents unnecessary suffering. Astrology does exactly this. Astrology highlights where effort is required, where ease may appear, where awareness must increase. Nothing more, nothing less. Now understand why verdict based astrology is harmful. When astrology becomes a verdict, fear increases, dependency grows, responsibility reduces. People stop living and start waiting. Waiting for dashas to end, waiting for transits to pass, waiting for permission. This is not wisdom. Imagine being handed a map and being told you are doomed because there are mountains. Mountains don't doom a journey, they inform preparation. Astrology shows mountains, it also shows valleys. How you walk is still up to you. Vedanta reminds us you are not the terrain, you are the traveler. When this is forgotten, maps feel threatening. When this is remembered, maps feel empowering because they identify with the map. This is me, this is my fate. But a chart is a description of conditions, it is not identity. When you stop asking, what will happen to me? And you start asking, how can I move wisely through this? Astrology transforms. Seeing astrology as a map restores agency, it reduces fear, it encourages maturity. You stop outsourcing life decisions, you start participating consciously. This is how astrology becomes ethical. How this repositions astrology practice? For the astrologer, it shows no fear based language, no absolute statements, no emotional manipulation. And for the seeker, it shows no helplessness, no obsession, no blind faith, and they both grow. So why this perspective is rare today? Because verdicts sell faster than maps. Certainty sells, fear sells, clarity requires patience. This video is not for everyone. It's for those ready to grow. The book repeatedly returns to this idea. Astrology does not decide your worth. It does not imprison consciousness. It informs movement within experience. This video only introduces that shift. A map does not walk for you, but walking without a map is unnecessary struggle. Wisdom is using both without confusion. Astrology, when rightly understood, does not predict your prison, it reveals your path. And paths are meant to be walked, not feared. This series follows a narrative for a reason. Because understanding unfolds through experience, not memorization. The same narrative continues in my book, Vedic Astrology through the Lens of Advaita Vedanta. What you are hearing here is only the beginning of that journey. So in the next video, we will move into a deeper metaphor. When houses become places and entering the village of experience, that's where structure turns symbolic.